All right, so it is Tuesday morning. It's like, what time is it? 7:46. About to start work for the day. Got up earlier around like 6. Just had a normal start to the morning. Got my first cup of coffee. I'll get a second one that's mixed with some protein powder in a little bit. Been trying to do that to get more protein, obviously. I've got a handful of stuff to knock out for work today. Most of it's just editing videos and then scheduling videos. I have I think 5 or 6 videos that I need to schedule. I think like 5 or so that I need to edit and make graphics for, thumbnails and stuff like that. And then I need to start working more on the logo design that I was talking about last week. So I'll get started on that, which will be good. But yeah, one of the main things that I wanted to talk about in this video is the idea that not everything is going to be perfect that you're trying to do, and that's okay, and to just do it anyways. And the more you do it, the better it will get, and the closer to perfection that you'll get. I say closer to because you won't hit that perfect watermark is the thing. So for an example, I wanted to start posting YouTube videos again last year and didn't do that because I kept on finding these things and focusing on these elements of it that I wanted to make perfect. I wanted to get my scripts written and have those really finely tuned, and that way it would be super high quality stuff that I was putting out because the quality matters to me, right? And so I would do that, but then I would find myself getting intimidated by, oh, well, I need to sit down and devote however much time to writing the script, and I wasn't doing that. Or I would do that, and then even if I did get the script written, I'd be like, oh, well, I now have to spend however much time recording the script, and it's going to be kind of hard to read directly from the script. I don't have a teleprompter, so I was like, okay, well, I need to save money and buy a teleprompter that I could use with my phone or my tablet or whatever to be able to do that. And then that's just another hurdle to what I'm trying to do, which is make the YouTube video, right? And so that just comes from like the scripting thing. Like I have a full script written for a video that I want to put out this year that is about note-taking and choosing a note-taking app. And I would like to get that video out, and I will. We'll see if I end up even using that script that I wrote. It's a like 3,000 word script, and I think that it's really good and informative, but it's one of those things where I've placed so many hurdles in front of myself before I can get that out. Another example, I spent a while just looking at thumbnail design and researching what people do for their thumbnails and the best methods and things like that to creating a thumbnail. And I was like, I need to really sit down and figure out and perfect what I'm going to do for thumbnails for each video, because the thumbnail along with the title is the most important part of the video, which is annoying because you can make the best video in the world, but if your thumbnail and your title don't get people to click, then it doesn't matter, they won't see that video. And so this thumbnail is super crucial, and a lot of people you'll find will say that you should have an idea for the thumbnail before you even start the video or hit record or whatever. And that's probably accurate, but for me and what I've found now is I have a general idea for what my thumbnail style is going to be, what I like for my thumbnails, and now just in the way that I found my workflow and a way to get it done, I don't do the thumbnail before I record the video. Like I'm recording this video and I have a general idea what this thumbnail is going to be, but that'll be like the last step of the process. I'll make the thumbnail when this video is rendering out of DaVinci. Like I'll do that at the end. And is that the best way to do it? Probably not, but it is the best way I've found to do it where I get the thing done, right? Because I've now removed the obstacle of, oh, I need to figure out what the thumbnail is before I sit down and record the video, instead of just sitting down and recording the video. And so another example of this was that I wanted to be able to learn color grading and apply some solid color grading to my videos, because that really helps take it to the next level as far as being visually appealing and it looking good and it not just looking like it's been recorded on a phone and there's nothing that's been done to it, which, spoiler alert, these are recorded on my phone. But if you can add a simple color grade to stuff, it makes it look a lot nicer. And so I spent weeks or a month and a half or 2 months or whatever researching color grading and starting to do a deep dive in color grading stuff and figuring that out. But then it's like, I'm not going to become a master at color grading in a month, right? Like, I'm not going to just be perfect at that or be at the level that I would like to until I'm satisfied with it. And then I'm like, okay, now I can start applying this to my videos. That's just not going to if I do that, it's going to take me 6 months or a year before I put a single video out. And that's not the way to go about it. And so what I've realized for me and what I think is important is to understand, because I've struggled a lot with this, and the fact that, like, I want the things that I put out there, I want them to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to those kinds of things, and I'm very hyper fixated on that stuff. And I think the important thing to realize is that it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. The more important thing is getting it out there, getting the thing done, and doing it better the next time, right? And so when I look back at the first couple videos, and probably even this video that I post in a year, and be like, oh wow, I see, you know, X, Y, and Z thing that I did that I could have done so much better, or I would do differently now. And that's a good thing, though. That means that I've learned along the way and that I do them better at that point, right? But I never would have gotten to that point if I don't start doing the thing in the first place. If I don't actually just buckle down and say, okay, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to get it out there no matter what. It'll be fine. The people that will fixate the most on those mistakes or the things that you can improve upon is yourself. It's not the people watching it. Like, I don't watch other people's YouTube videos and I'm like, oh man, the color grading on this could be better, or the thumbnail really, like, they could have done this differently and that would have been better. Like, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just clicking on it and watching the video and enjoying the video for what it is, right? I don't know what is in that creator's head of what they think could have been better on it. And so it's important to try to get out of your own head in that sense and just get it out there and do the thing. So yeah, that's my long-winded rant of saying, just do the thing. It's not going to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's fine. Just get it out there, get better along the way, and that'll be good. Trust the process. I'm saying trust the process also as someone who, like, I have no traction on here right now. I like, my last video that I posted as I'm recording, it has like 10 views, right? So, you know, we'll see if this ends up working in the long run. I hope it does, obviously, but it's definitely not going to if I don't do the thing and post the videos, right? So my goal this year is to post a video a week. I'm 3 for 3 so far. This one will make me 4 for 4, right? And that's 4 out of 52 that I want to do for this year, right? And that's 4 more than I would have done if I stayed on I need my thumbnail to be perfect, I need the script to be perfect, I need the color grade to be perfect, I need all my sound effects to be in there and dialed in and all this stuff. And that's all great stuff that I do want to get better at and have in there as time goes on, but that's the thing. It'll be as time goes on, and that's okay. The whole point is to do the things and get better at the things and grow as you do them. So yeah, that's my rant. I'm gonna do some work now, and I don't know if there'll be another part of me talking in this video. This, I think, was a pretty good chunk, a good section, so we'll see. I'll probably just throw in some B-roll of some stuff at the beginning, at the end, and call it for this video. I think that's pretty good. We'll see how the week goes, though. It's only Tuesday, so we'll see if there's anything else interesting that happens that I feel like should go in here. But if not, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.